Let's talk about Maggi a little bit more, because I'm guessing that that brand is going to drive huge growths for Nestle India going forward. There have been some attempts to satisfy nutritional or health demands that people have. So you had Atta Maggi, and then you had the 5-grain noodles, the multi-grain noodles. What else can we expect on Maggi?
Well, let's look at this whole health platform differently, okay? Nestle, we are the leading nutrition, health and wellness company in the world. Nutrition, health and wellness means for us that all our products, they provide taste, better than the competitors, and nutritional competitive advantage, better than our competitors, or vis-a-vis our competitors. So the combination of this taste, which is a 60-40, and the balance, which is always a plus versus our competitors, means this nutrition, health and wellness. The consumer, they don't want to buy food, which I call the tutorial nutrition.
So are you saying that communication of just the health and nutrition platform is not what will get you your consumers?
No.
It has to be a given. That has to be a hygiene factor.
That has to be, exactly. Like the salt reduction. We have in our noodles, we are at the lowest level of salt content in the noodles with our Maggi noodles. We have protein, which is very healthy for the level for the, not kids, but teenage and adults, and so on and so forth. So, but we don't want to become a nutritional product. We have our infant nutrition products, we have our Cerelac, we have our healthcare business. If you have a nutritional problems, you go and get our healthcare. But when they buy our food, they want first to have the pleasure. We just finished a study because we have been struggling how the Indian consumer, and we see so many claims. Some of them I will not comment about, that we did this study and we've realized the consumers, first thing they want is taste. Is this taste also providing a better nutritional value? Then I'm happy. But don't sell me a chocolate bar or a Maggi noodle which is gonna talk to me only about nutrition. Nestle, we have a very simple tagline, which is called good food, good life. We're gonna start to invest a lot on Nestle, good food, good life. I think Nestle is a very good corporate company, but it's not yet a powerful brand as it should be in this country.
I think in this country, your product brands have overpowered or taken the spotlight, isn't it, from the corporate brand?
You are right.
Is it important for Nestle, the company, to be known by the Indian consumer?
Yes.
How will it help?
I took that as
How will it help? How will it take you from 20% growth to more? You're already doing 20% growth without the consumers knowing about Nestle.
Well, yeah, that's a good one. I don't think we missed that. But I will not feel comfortable being a Nestle long term that this brand is not in the roots of leading nutrition, health and wellness. Maybe this will not give more growth, but what is behind Nestle is trust and quality. And I think with the new consumers coming, these aspirational Indians coming into the range of people who want to buy processed food, having a brand who guarantee quality and provide trust is more important than making big nutritional claims.
Let's talk about your largest category in terms of your revenue and volumes, and that is milk and milk products. How difficult is this market in terms of competition still from unbranded milk and state cooperatives?
We are in a different game with the co-ops and branded liquid milk. We are not there. I think our milk is the face of the modern India, and this will continue to grow. There is another set of the pyramid of the population who's going to go after that. So We are growing very healthy. We cannot supply the market, like I said, about almost about everything. And I don't want to compete with the others. I leave this market to them, and then we look in the market of a more, I don't want to say premium, but a more top of the pyramid product.
You just said the word premium, this trend towards premiumization. So it doesn't matter what, what socioeconomic strata you belong to, aspirations seem to becoming pretty common, isn't it? And what are the opportunities you see because of this trend?
We are very successful in what we call this PPP, which is popular position products, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Yet
that's helped you reach wider
that's
markets,
the wider, deeper, and what I call deeper and wider.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
We are very good there. Now, we have not yet tackled the, I'll say, not the global India, but what we call this medium class, which is coming very strong, okay? We don't have in our portfolio products, with some of our competitors, they do a very good job there, especially one or two. And we are not there. And this is one of the gaps we have. This is what we have created now, what we call, I don't like very much the word premium, because we are not talking about luxury here. We are talking just a little bit more value, just a little bit more value that the consumers will be willing to pay. We have created a division on that now, which is a verticalized division that are going to go after this new segment and bringing a lot of what we have in our portfolio worldwide to India.
And so new categories?
New categories. Totally new categories, which are not yet in the market.
I also want to talk about the Indian consumer and what your insights into the Indian consumer have been as someone who's come in from the outside and had got to spend so much time studying us.
It's fashionable now that we say that we visit the consumer houses, that we visit our customer. Now everybody's talking about that. But basically, on my career, when I was head of research and development, I have been doing that for 10 years. I spend half of my time I spend on the field. 200
days out of 365 days?
I think 50%. I stay the minimum in the head office. I mean, I don't have a lot to do in the head office. Here in Goa, I found one of the finest cartoonists in the world, which is Mario de Miranda.
Do you find his work particularly insightful about Indians?
You read this book and you go to this book, the way they behave, the role of the mother-in-law, the role of the temples, the role of the people on the street, the barber shop, and so on and so forth. You find a lot of insights in things like that. How do they behave, how do they think, and so on and so forth. And this is what I use personally, on what I call Indianization.